Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Libra, let's see the energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Oh, goodness. Is it this? It just flipped right over. No, okay. Angels and spirit guides. Angels. There we go. The Three of Pentacles. There's some sort of group activity that's going on, or something where either you have to work in a group, or, you're relying on a group of people. They're not pulling their weight and things aren't going as smoothly as you want them to. You're going to want to kind of take control of the situation, balance things out, harmonize things, or two people can be fighting. There's some sort of discord here that needs to be acknowledged that you're not responsible of. You can't fix it. You can try, okay, and you can be as positive and as nice as humanly possible, but this is not your job to fix. So just be aware of this. So let's look at our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is visualization. So this is the third eye chakra. There's some sort of blockage around your third eye, and just be aware of it. There's something here where there's the art of visualization, or the art of imagining, however you want to word it. And there's a book in the description box, which is The Law and the Promise, and I really do love that book. And it's all about how visualization, imagination can help set the stage of our lives and for us. But there's some sort of blockage here. It's like, I want to open my eye, and yet I don't know how, or I don't know why, or it's like feeling stuck. Or it's like we're visualizing and we're not seeing the results. And so we give up, even though it might take longer than just a day or a week or even a month. So just be calm and be patient with yourself. And keep on seeing, keep on imagining. If that works better than visualization, than saying visualization, keep on imagining what you want to achieve, how you want things to move forward. And really focus on that beauty that is around you, and on the power that is your third eye, the power that is your awakening. So let's see what the tarot has to say, Libra. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. So let's see here. Can you see that? Okay, good. So we're starting off here with the Page of Swords. Now this symbolizes you. You're represented by the swords in the minor arcana. You're a student during this time. Now this can be that you're physically taking classes, you're learning something, you're teaching yourself something, but there is some new horizon opening up to you. There's some new door coming forward. Now there's something that's going to give you wings. You're learning how to fly. You're learning the strength and the power and the depth of your voice, and the way that you're headed, where you're going, what you want, what you're seeing for yourself. There is a way that is opening to you. And this does connect you with your childhood self. There is a sense here of this is something that you've loved since you were little, or this is something that you've wanted to do since you were little, or you've had this passion around you and you're building off of it. You're finding a new outlet for you. And that's going to be a very powerful thing. But Spirit is also saying there's something that's frustrating about it, where it's almost like I feel like I should be further along than I am, or I feel like I should already know this. And Spirit is saying, stop being so harsh on yourself. If you don't know it, or if you're having trouble with something, it doesn't mean that you're innately like inept. It just means that you need to learn, and you need to take time with yourself, like you would teaching a child. When a child doesn't know the letter A, right? When you start teaching them the alphabet, you don't yell and scream at them until they know the letter A. You teach them slowly and gently and mindfully. And that's what you need to do with yourself, because there's something here where it's like that patience that we would have for everybody else, we're not going to have with ourselves. And that's going to cause friction, because we want things to be balanced. And just as we want to have balance for everybody else, we need to have that balance for ourselves. It moves us to the 10 of Swords. We've learned a lot. We've come quite far. A lot of the heartbreaks and disappointments and pains have become our wisdom, have become the power that we build off of, have become new insights and new ideas and new passions moving us forward. But there is somebody who thought, oh, wow, you're really out for the count. Like, you're not going to be able to pick yourself up after this, after this hurt, or after this pain, or after this setback, or after, whatever it is. And you're going to surprise them. But more importantly, Libra, you're surprising yourself with the way that you rise, with the passion that you have, with the determination that leads you forward. It leads us to the 2 of Cups. There's a healing that's coming in. There's a connection. Now, I see this more, I don't see this as a lover's connection. I see this more as a friendship. Now, this could become something more if it wants to, along the line, or down the line. But what Spirit is really showing is that there's a friendship, and you didn't realize you missed this friendship. Like, you didn't realize you missed this type of connecting. Now, it can be just connecting with people, after everything that's going on in the world, actually being able to go out and meet new people. That could be something that we're just kind of really soaking up during this time. Or it can be that we're dealing with, how do I move forward? Like, how do I connect with people and move past the fear that, quarantine has given us? So here with the 2 of Cups, it's a healing. It's a healing that comes in because we're filling each other's cups. We're connecting with each other. And that's a really beautiful thing. The 2 of Cups heals, it guides, it leads, and it leads us forward in a way that we weren't expecting. So understand that new doors are opening to us, but also understand that new connections are coming in that we've actually really missed. The King of Wands comes forward. Now, this is our passion, this is our creativity, this is what we desire. So the King of Wands is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, our sister sign is Aries. We can have a fire sign energy in our life that's, really quite intense, or an Aries energy in our lives that's really quite intense. And they're pulling forward parts of our personality that maybe we had buried, that maybe we didn't want to look at, like sisters do. Remember, sister signs, they bring up that energy like sisters, like that either we absolutely love being around or we find absolutely annoying. So here, there's a power, there's a determination, there is a focus. And we're going to be looking at this person. And a part of us is going to look at this person and think, who the heck are you? But we're also going to kind of admire their gumption, their determination, their fire, their focus. And that's going to be a big part of this time. It's like, how do I embrace my passion and how do I move me forward? Because we're going to see other people who have far less talent than we do, far less, right to it, being passionate and powerful. And we're saying, what is holding me back here? And it's a sense of doubt, but it's also a sense of healing that we're moving through. So we want to be much more authoritative or assertive than we can be at this exact moment, because we're healing and we're seeing how the doors open and we're looking at, what we're reverting to. Because if we are a little bit overwhelmed by everything, we could be reverting to the way that we handled things when we were 16 years old, or, something like that, where it's like, I don't feel as steady and I feel like I need to apologize, or I feel like, I need to try to blend in more than I actually am or can. And instead of letting ourselves shine, we want to kind of pull ourselves back. So just acknowledge this during this time. But there's a real sense of fire, determination, passion. There's something that's coming alive. There's something being stoked within us during this time that is really going to guide us. We're also going to find that we could be connecting with somebody, especially when it comes to our career, somebody who kind of gives us that hand up. It's like it's like meeting a person and them saying, oh, well, when you finish that class, or when you learn that skill, send your resume to me. And or it's something like that. It's like, oh, well, give me a call and I'll see what I can do. And they actually mean it. Like, they actually follow through on it. So that's going to be cool. The Ace of Wands comes in. We're taking this gift because we have the King of Wands right here. And this is a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, of passion, creativity, a real sense of, this is what lights my fire. This is where I need to be for me. This is what I desire. And we're seeing that fire guide us. We're seeing ourselves move forward in a new way, in a more powerful way than we have before. We're looking at what it is that we need. We're looking at what it is that we love. And we're having ourselves guided forward. I'm just seeing, like, there's a light in the darkness, a light in the darkness. What had once been shadows, what has once been doubts and fear and thinking, oh no, I couldn't possibly. It's like, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. And what's more important, I am. And so also new ideas are going to come our way. New things are going to kind of be speaking to us. And we're going to be like, well, why not try that? Like, why not look at that? Why not move in that direction? And it's going to be quite surprising. It moves us to the King of Coins. This is the energy that's holding up all of this. So there's a real sense of, I'm moving towards my money. I'm moving towards my prosperity. I'm moving towards my success. Everything that we are doing right now is building towards a better tomorrow. It's building towards something more. Now, we can also be guided by an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, somebody who's really stabilized, really, feet firmly planted on the ground, and they're saying, well, look at this, look at that. Listen to this person's advice. They might not always give the best advice 100% of the time, but they give darn good advice. There's also a very strong sense of very strong masculine energy tethering us to this earthly plane. So the strong masculine energy is going to be more of a sense of authority, more of a sense of assertion, more of a sense of presence here. And that's going to be what we need to embrace during this time, because I'm just seeing us open up the door. I'm just seeing us like walk through and know that we own the space, which is going to be very, very powerful for us. We're very focused in the here and the now. We're not working for some, it's some someday. Like, we're not working towards the abstract. We're working towards what we really desire, what we really need, what we're really looking for. And there's such a drive, there's such an intention, there's such a power here that we're beginning to see, that we're beginning to open up the door and say, I claim this space, I claim this space. That's going to also be very important to us. This sense of, I don't care what others think, I don't care how others are working this, I'm claiming this space, and I'm moving forward towards what I need and what I desire. The Death card, the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. We have that echoed in the Minor Arcana with the Ten of Swords. There is something that has come to an end. There's also a very strong Scorpio energy here. But there is something that has come to an end. And now there is a new way forward. So the old way, the old regime, the old way of doing things, it's not going to work anymore. There is a sense of change here. There is a sense of new insights, new ideas, but also a sense of letting go. I have transformed, and I am transformed because of this. We're going to want to keep things kind of in the status quo in the way that it had always been. And again, that's not going to work. There's a strong air of transformation. There's a strong air of a section has ended, a new section is opening. A section has ended, a new section has opened. And there's going to be this sense of I'm moving forward in a way that I hadn't envisioned for me. Like, I hadn't thought that I would transform and it would lead me in this direction. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. It's the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is interesting energy to be mindful of because the Nine of Pentacles is very positive. The Nine of Pentacles is prosperity and success and being in the moment. But we're being told that we're looking at the broader picture. We're saying, okay, well, let's see if I'm successful right now. What about, next week? What about next month? What about next year? And we're putting more pressure and more pressure and more pressure upon ourselves. We're not celebrating our victories. We're saying, well, what if, what if, what if? And that's going to cause a nervousness, a chaos around us. Spirit saying, be in the moment and celebrate your now. It brings us to our subconscious chakra energy, which is holistic health, one of my favorite cards. This is the root chakra. At the root of us is our holistic being, is our soul, is our body, is what we need to, embrace what we want in life and embrace who we are and look at our bigger dreams. Also, how are we connecting with our body? How are we taking care of ourselves? What do we need to make more time for? What is it that, is out of balance with us? And as we're connecting with this energy, we're connecting with us. And there's a healing that is moving us forward. There is a purpose that is moving us forward. And it's very, very powerful. So here it's saying, step into your body, step into your body. Step into what you need, love and desire, and let your soul be healed as well as your body, and let your body, move and stretch and be alive. Because it's just like, let yourself connect with the earth and really embrace your being in this moment, your being alive in here and now, because it's so precious. It moves us to our subconscious energy from the tarot, and it is the Six of Wands. Subconsciously, we're getting ourselves ready to celebrate. Now we can feel like, okay, I don't have things to celebrate right now. And it's like, no, you do. You do. You've changed. You've come so far. There's a beautiful transformation about you. And there is a sense of doors have closed, but I'm connecting more with this earth, and I'm connecting more with the power of my voice and the power of my mind. The Six of Wands moves us forward. And there is a real sense here of, the Six of Wands. And there's a real sense here of celebration and success and insight and ideas, and being able to honor and rejoice in ourselves in a way that we hadn't for quite some time, in a way that we've just overlooked ourselves. And now we're stepping back into our power. Now we're stepping back into our presence. Now we're stepping back into our beauty and our purpose. And Spirit is saying that's what it's all about. Libra, we spend so much time trying to balance the scales for everybody else, trying to bring harmony, trying to bring things back to a certain status quo that might not be existing anymore. It's time to celebrate our successes, mourn our losses, but move forward with our head held high, in love with who we are, in love with our dreams and what we are desiring, because we need to be in the moment. We just do. All right, Virgo. All right, Libra. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra, and may blessings always be with you.